So, what's going on here today?
Well, we're just protesting out in front of the Church of Scientology.
What are y'all trying to accomplish here today?
Today we are trying to get people's awareness about some of the negative things that the Church of Scientology has done, and potentially in the hopes of getting their status as a church, a tax-free entity, revoked.
Awesome. And so, like, is it mostly a political thing, or is there any religious protests, or?
No, I'm fine with their religion. They can worship any way that they choose to. My issue is with their stifling of free speech.
Personally, what's your main beef with them?
Well, my main beef with them is that they're using their battery of lawyers to remove any dissenting opinion from the internet. And they're threatening to sue people, much like yourself, that are just trying to find out information and trying to keep the truth from actually coming out. Or, even if it's not the truth, a dissenting opinion.
Exactly.
You know, every religion should be up for discussion and analysis, whether it's fee-based or not. I don't necessarily agree with that, but if you choose to join a church that charges you for the right of worshiping, that's your choice. Just when you start trying to tell me that, I can't look at or read material that should be publicly available on the internet, I have an issue with that. The internet will not be handled.
What about, like, the government subsidizing them by not having them pay taxes?
That was because the Scientologists pressured the government and outright infiltrated it during Operation Snow White, which is, the information is freely available on the internet. You can find out all about how they infiltrated the FBI and the IRS in order to find out about their critics and to destroy what they claim to be false information.
And so, what do you think is the appeal? Like, why are so many celebrities, like, jumping on the bandwagon, and why do they like Scientology?
Scientology, because actors make so much money, and with Scientology, you can buy your way to salvation.
Isn't there a commission, like when you bring people in?
Yes, you can save a certain amount of money. You can get promotions if you recruit like 100 members. You get like a senior membership.
How they conduct their church, though, that's really their business. Our biggest beef with them is the way they're approaching the freedom of speech and the freedom of having information out, dissenting or otherwise.
Of all the scripture I've read,
now it's unfortunate that their practices have led to many of their followers getting killed.
Whoa, what's that about?
Lisa Mcpherson.
Lisa Mcpherson, why we're here today, February 10th, is Lisa Mcpherson.
She got in a car collision and was admitted to a hospital and taken to a psychiatrist for mental trauma because the Scientologists believe that psychiatry is evil.
Did they ask why do they think it's evil?
I'm not sure exactly. Hubbard just said that psychiatry is an evil practice, mainly to prevent psychiatrists from seeing the Scientologists and realizing what kind of brainwashing they were doing. She was taken to a psychiatrist. Her friend within the Scientology cult convinced her to check out of the hospital, and she was taken to the Fort Harrison Hotel, which has been the site of a lot of dirty play by the Scientology church cult. She was kept there for 17 days, left to die, left in solitary confinement.
What's happened because of her death?
No, I didn't say it looked nice.
It brought, a lot of Scientology practice into light, because when she needed urgent medical attention after being left for 17 days with no food or water and being bit by insects like cockroaches, they skipped 5 emergency hospitals to drive 20 miles away to a hospital that had a Scientologist doctor on duty. Needless to say, she was dead by the time she arrived. You can hear me, right?
Probably not from the cockroach bites. I don't think cockroaches bite.
No, she was dehydrated. She had lost like 40 pounds. We've seen her autopsy photos. They're freely available on the internet, and they're very frightening. Just the condition of her body. And they basically bribed and threatened and discredited doctors who examined her body in order to get away with felony charges. They have a practice of disconnection. If you are, say you are a child and you are in the Church of Scientology and your parents are not, you're encouraged to not contact them in any way.
What?
If need be, they will completely cut contact for you. Right on!
They'll cut what for you?
They will cut off contact. They will screen your calls and look through your mail that is sent to you.
Wow.
Matt Miscavige, I think. And her parents left the church, but she decided to stay because she had been in it her whole life.
Huh.
She could barely see her parents at all. They always, for like a year after they left, they would screen her parents' calls and go through her mail.
Yes.
Only after the parents threatened legal action was she even allowed to see them, I believe, for an hour a week. Perhaps it was a day a week.
How old was this girl?
She was a teenager, young adult, I believe, at this age. She recently left the cult, and that's how we know this information. She broadcast it publicly.
Awesome.
So they're definitely encouraged to break contact with their families. They're anti-family. They're, have you heard about their Sea Org?
Nah.
It's Scientology's private navy.
What?
Yeah, it's a private navy. Not in the way like with destroyers and battleships, but they do have a private fleet that shares on their ships. A lot of them sign what are called the billion-year contracts.
What?
They serve the church for 1 billion years. In their next life, they still got to pick up the pace.
Oh my fuck.